Hi everybody, I'm Victor Brick.
And I'm Lynn Brick.
And welcome to October's Good Old Uncle Vic. We're coming to you live from Sugarloaf Mountain in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. On the other side of those hills there is Ipanema Beach and Copacabana. Over our left shoulder is the Corcovado and the Cristo Rey, the statue of the Christ that looks out over the city. To our left is the airport, and around us, below, sprawls the city of Rio. We also visited Iguazu Falls on the border of Brazil and Argentina with our great friends Tony and Sue DeLee. There are 274 falls, the largest falls in the world. You can see the falls behind us. And if you look closely, you can also see a rainbow overhead. Among other things, my son John and I went rappelling off a 200-foot tower into the riverbed below. And John, Vic, Lynn, and I took a motorized raft into the waterfalls and actually went into the waterfalls themselves. Before we came to Brazil, I had a disagreement with one of my good friends and business partners. And while I was here, I was trying to work things out by email, and it just wasn't going the way I'd hoped. And then I thought about one of my heroes and one of my role models, Abraham Lincoln, and what he would have done. And Lincoln was one to write down his emotions on paper and then sleep on it, put it away and sleep on it, and then the next day decide whether or not he wanted to send the letter or whether he did in fact still feel the same way. So that's what I did. I wrote a lot of my thoughts down and then I slept on it. And when I woke up the next day and I showed it to Lynn, I realized it wasn't what I wanted to say. And instead of trying to work it out by email or a letter, where of course things can get misconstrued, I decided to work it out in person. And fortunately, we were able to come to a meeting and work things out, and we're back to being great friends again and great business partners. And that's a good practice for everybody to follow. Remember, when you throw something out there, whether you say it or especially if you put it in writing, you can never take it back. So sometimes the best thing to do is to write down your emotions, get everything out, and then sleep on it and think about it, and then decide how you want to proceed after you've had a chance to reflect. We close every Uncle Vic with a thought for the day. And the thought for today is, people will never remember what you say, but they will always remember how you said it. And until we meet again, that's it from good old Uncle Vic.